Alright guys, JVD Studios back with another video. And my friend Scott Garibay last night did a video talking about a Marvel RPG game set in the WWE. My name is Johnny V. I'm the narrator of that story. So yeah, we end up doing a campaign so far. First session's done. We are dealing with the WWE in the aspects of it all. And, yeah, for right now, what it is, it's turning out to be pretty good. He's playing as The Rock, and we all know The Rock made his debut at Survivor Series of 1996. So we started off in November of 96. We have now progressed since then into 1997, and that we are left off, I think, around March, right after The Rock joined the Nation of Domination and ended up becoming the new WWE, in this case WWF, Intercontinental Champion. So Scott's trying to alter the game a little bit, and it's not a problem. I actually like what he's doing with it. He's trying to turn the Nation face. Now, we all know the Nation of Domination was a heel faction, and The Rock tried to break the Nation off and become the leader and overthrow Farouk. That's just how that worked in the real storyline aspect. What he's doing, what Scott's doing, is pretty interesting. And I'm willing to work with it. I really am. I'm thinking that if I can get something thought up and I'll put it on paper and go from there, we'll see what we can come up with and eventually have something good going. Now, we are using like I said, the Marvel system. He had a match originally to start off, the traditional Survivor Series match, the 4-on-4 elimination style tag match, which featured him, Mark Merrow, Jake Roberts, and the Stalker, aka Barry Windham, to take on the team of Goldust, Jerry the King Lawler, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and Crush. And we played it off, and it kind of ended the same way, a little differently. When we rolled the dice, it ended differently, but the same one-on-one result happened. It was Rocky Maivia, who took his name from his grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, and Rocky for his father, Rocky Johnson. Rocky Maivia versus Goldust in the end, okay? And the Rocky Maivia ended up winning it. And then he joined the Nation a little bit later on and proceeded to beat Hunter for the Intercontinental Championship, which he took from Mark Merrow because of Kurt Hennig's help. Let me go back over that part. Alright. Mark Merrow was Intercontinental Champion. Hunter Hearst Helmsley beats him with the help of Kurt Hennig. And then in February 13th, 1997 to be exact, The Rock, Rocky Maivia, The Rock, I think he's called The Rock by this point, is the new Intercontinental Champion. A lot of interesting stuff in the game, too. If you want me to put pen to paper, by the way. And I put so many notes down and all this different stuff, I had to make it as much based off of what I know and remember. And even going back and doing a little bit more research, it's what happens. It is what it is. I know what his next defense is going to be. I know who it's going to be against. I'll say that. But for me, I'm really enjoying this. I think it's actually pretty interesting to see how the system works. The fact that the 3 dice, it's not a D20 system, it's a D6 system. And instead of playing with, three dice of one color, you're playing with 2 of one and 1 with another. You're playing with a red die and then 2 dice of a completely different color. Because if all 3 of them are red, you don't know which one the special die is, right? Because because Marvel has, truthfully, they have their own set of dice. You can find it online. I found it online. You know. But, you know, this is, like I said, this is a system that I've worked with as a player, not as a narrator. So for this being my first time, it's big for me to see what happens when I put a serious match out there. Like for some of the short ones, I'm definitely going to go ahead and not bother rolling. We're going to role play it out. But for some of the bigger fights, like what he had with Owen Hart when he defended, yeah, I use Owen Hart. Don't kill me, guys. You know, when he fought Hunter for the title, all those different events, we rolled for the match. And it's funny because I like doing certain moves. I do. I'm not even going to lie about that. And the way that Scott went about some of those moves, like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to throw a lockup to start the match. Scott would take it. He wouldn't even bother taking things. He would just take the lockup, which does no damage in my mind. The lockup would find out how the momentum swings or how the momentum shifts in the match. Okay? So, in the end, it all works out very well. And 2 weeks' time from this shoot, it'll actually be on Tuesday when I shoot it, the next episode. I shouldn't say next episode. When I do the next session, I want to throw him right into a title defense. Sorry, Scott, if you're watching this video, you got a major defense coming up. And I'm actually going to bring... I don't have, which kind of sucks, I don't have the WWE IC title that, like, Macho Man and The Rock held for a while, and Honky Tonk Man had for a while. I have the Oval IC Scratch Logo V2. If you watch my belt collection video, there you go. Which, by the way, my belt collection has trimmed down by 2. Somebody bought the NXT and somebody bought the $1 Million. That's just me saying. Made pretty good money off of each. I actually profited off of each. But yeah, other than that, this system has gone extremely well. I am very proud of the way it's gone. It's a different system than D&D. It's completely D6 based. It's all how you do certain rolls. Karma is involved, which is a reroll system. Edges are involved, which is a reroll system. Fantastic success and fantastic failures. What more can I say? This is awesome. This is a great system, and I'm going to continue to use it. We'll see how far this campaign goes. We'll see if it transpires into the 2000s, 2010s, current up to date. He can always, like I said, he can always change up his superstar at any point in time. I will go over what happens at that point until they are there. So, I'm also going to ask Scott, if you're watching this, maybe session 2, with your permission, we can go ahead and film it right here and put it onto my YouTube channel. The audio might be a little hard, though. It depends on how many people show up for Commander on that Tuesday. We had a packed store last night, and we had one table in the back. I personally reserved that table, so that way we would have no problem. And nobody showed up to claim it, so I grabbed it and said, yeah, I'm right here. I'm staying here. You know. By the way, the blinking green light is the mic. It's a new mic. New mic system. If it works and you can hear me fine or better, let me know in the comment section down below. If you can't hear me too well, I apologize. Leave that in the comments as well. And what I'll do is I will adjust either this mic or switch back to my other other mic that I have, my lapel, which will be the wire up the system, up the shirt and out the side, and all the crazy wires, and you get the point. Well, other than that, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it because I mean it. The system is great. It's a D6, 3 D6s, 1 red, 2 of a different color. We roll out for the main matches. We go ahead and storyline, and we do promos and show all that stuff. And I'm adding my input, my whatever I know, my knowledge from whatever I know into that gameplay, into that system, so we can continue to have stuff going at a constant pace, you know? But yeah, I would love to go ahead and show you guys, too. For the main fights, I just take a character out of the book that's ranked 3 or 4, put them out there, I use their stats, no powers or traits, because keep it fair, and we roll. We just roll. And it's so good, though, because I love everything that I've done with this game. I like how it's all sorted out the way they did it with the characters in the book, because I'm also part of his Marvel campaign. It will be a created character that I bring in. I was playing as Wolverine. I'm changing that up. I now have a created character. Yeah. It's almost time. When to bring that out. But yeah, this is something I'm going to continue to do, as long as he wants to continue to go with it, or we have a falling out, which I don't think will happen. I know how I can turn the storyline to work into his favor and into my favor. I have ways to mend and mingle everything that he wants and what I want as well, which I'm definitely going to see. Once the Attitude Era part of this storyline gets going, I really want to see if we can keep it on level, okay? So we can deal with the Austin Rock WrestleMania 15, or Rock and Austin Michaels, WrestleMania 14 for the title, you know? That'll be the times that we see what happens. You know, oh, there we go. There we go. I want to see if everything keeps up the way it's supposed to. And it'll be awesome to see, you know? But let me know what you guys think. If you could pick anybody from the 90s, this is a good question. Anybody from the 90s to do in an RPG for the WWE, who would it be and why? Who would it be and why? For me, Undertaker. Storied career. Started at the same pay-per-view The Rock did, but it was a different year. I think Taker was before The Rock, if I believe correctly. Let me double check that, guys, because now I got myself wondering. This computer's taking too long. Computer's taking too long. I can't type. Still can't type. There we go. Yeah, 6 years prior. 6 years prior to The Rock, The Undertaker debuted. It was Survivor Series of 1990. November 19th, so it's actually damn near close to 6 years prior. Because November 17th was Survivor Series for The Rock. Oh, no, I made a mistake. Okay, wow. He made his in-ring debut on the November 19th, 1990 taping of WWF Superstars. For those that didn't notice, that was 3 days prior to Survivor Series. He defeated Mario Mancini, but the match did not air on television until December 15th of 1990. So, I learned something that I thought I was good with. Who knew? You know? But for me, I would definitely choose to play as the Undertaker. The choke slam, the tombstone, the last ride, the entire things, the darkness, the Ministry of Darkness, the American Badass, that whole thing, everything I did, and everything I know about the Undertaker, I choose him for that reason. Okay, but yeah. That's mine. Let me know what yours is in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell. All three are free. You guys know you guys get the good stuff with me. Come on. If you want more content like this, just let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what the sound quality is. This thing right here and how you hear me determines whether or not I keep using it or if I get rid of it and go back to my old ways with the crazy wire. This is wireless. I like it better. I like it better. What can I say? Thanks guys again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome. And if you're playing D&D, may all your rules be 20s. And if you're playing Marvel, may you always have a fantastic success. Catch you guys. See ya.